10 must start and must sit players for week 14 in 2024 fantasy football. Start Sam Darnold. The veteran's recent consistency, coupled with a high-scoring Vikings offense and Atlanta's weak pass rush, makes him a strong streaming quarterback option. Expect another multi-touchdown game in this favorable home matchup. Sit Matthew Stafford. The bye weeks have piled up on this slate, but Stafford should still stay out of lineups. Opposing quarterbacks have averaged 10.9 fantasy points against them over the last 5 games. Yes, we are aware that it snowed on Brock Purdy last week. Start Bucky Irving. Irving's increased workload and efficient offensive line set him up for success against the Raiders' defense reliant on one defender. If the rookie has an injury setback before kickoff, simply jam Rachaad White. Sit Nick Chubb. Chubb's reduced role and lack of pass game involvement limit his upside, especially in a tough matchup with Pittsburgh. In a possible low-scoring game, his fantasy floor is too risky to trust. Start Tyrone Tracy. The rookie's fumbling problem didn't seem to be addressed in week 13 when he took a goal line carry for a touchdown and notched a 74.6% snap rate, the 9th highest on week with no buys. The Saints have allowed the 7th most rushing yards per game at 136 and the 2nd highest yards per attempt at 5.1 on the year. Sit Amari Cooper. Cooper's wrist issue and limited target share make him a fantasy afterthought despite Buffalo's offensive success. Stash him for a better week 15 matchup, but bench him against the Rams. Start Lad McConkey. McConkey is thriving as a reliable wide receiver 2 facing a Chiefs defense struggling to pressure quarterbacks. With Justin Herbert excelling when given time, McConkey is a strong play in this possible high-scoring matchup. Sit Marquez Valdes-Scantling. The efficiency is unsustainable and regression is likely against a tough Giants secondary. Despite consistent routes, MVS is a very risky play here in week 14 with limited volume and massive touchdown dependency. Start TJ Hockenson. The Vikings passing offense is going to roll this week, and why wouldn't the tight end be a part of it? The Falcons have allowed the league's highest completion rate at 71.6%, while Hockenson continues to see a higher snap rate since coming back from his 2023 ligament tear. Sit Cole Kmet. Kmet has had a couple of boom weeks during the season, but this week is not the time to chase them. Tight end has had a couple of very low usage games since the Bears began to incorporate more 3-wide sets, and the 49ers have allowed the 5th lowest catches to opposing tight ends.